Hi, it's me again, and today's Tuesday, the 21st of April, and my challenge today is about choices again, but it's actually about taking responsibility for your choices. So before we can ask you to take big responsibility, we need to understand this a bit more. So let's hope that my camera works and you can see everything. Let me come a bit closer. Okay, I think you might be able to see the board well enough. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I've been talking a little bit about choices, and as I said to you in assembly this morning, I said yesterday you have a choice as to whether you're feeling happy, you're feeling this, or you're feeling sad. And I know it doesn't feel like a choice sometimes, because sometimes you just feel very, very sad, but sometimes you feel overwhelmingly happy and it doesn't feel like a choice. But it actually is, and you can take control of that. And one of the ways you can do that is by fake smiling, turn your frown upside down, by watching funny movies and funny videos like the laughing one I showed you the other day, or to make a long list of things you're grateful for. And these thoughts are like switches in our brains, and they change us from one mood into another. And it's kind of how we go from being happy to being angry. Is something happens to us, so we're skipping along and everything's fine, and our baby brother smacks us over the head, and it switches, a switch flips in our head, and we go from happy and fine to mad and angry. And then our best friend walks through the door, and we go from mad and angry with our brother to, hey, it's so nice to see you. So you can see how our moods can flip from one to the other. But in this story I just told you, it's other circumstances outside of ourselves that is controlling us and flipping the switches in our brain, but we're allowing that. So how can we take more control? Well, we take control by knowing that we have choices. So let's say I'm asking you to be at assembly at 9 o'clock. Okay, so you have a choice. Are you going to be at assembly? Yes, at 9 o'clock on time, or are you going to sleep in? Okay, so you have that choice. Not a problem. It's your choice completely. So what is the outcome if you get to assembly? Well, you get to see your friends, you get to do PE, your teacher's kind of impressed with you, your teacher's impressed, all these things happen. What happens if you decide no? Well, you don't get to do PE, you don't get to see your friends, but what you do get is you do get to sleep in. You do get to have a rest day. So these are the different consequences, the outcomes of your choices. So now how does this happen with emotions? Let me take this off the board with a bit of window lean. You see how nicely this works? Okay, so I chose to try to be prepared today, so hopefully I am, and the consequence or the outcome is good. So what happens if you choose to be grateful? It switches something in your head. You make that choice, and then you have a happy day. You're happier. You're more joyful. Or you can choose to be irritated with somebody all the time, and then your irritation can affect your whole day. So you have this choice, because with the choice comes the responsibility of the outcome. So you can choose really bad language, and then what is the choice of that? So the one thing we really don't want to promote for anybody is the word but. But I set the alarm. It's not my fault I didn't wake up and get to assembly or to the lesson. Not your fault. Is it my fault? Is it the alarm's fault? I don't know. Can we make a better choice? And that's what today is all about. It's about choices. And sometimes the choice is not to come to class. Sometimes the choice is actually to go out and play, because that's better for you at that time. But then you've got to know that it has consequences. So you might fall a bit behind, but maybe that's okay. Maybe you can catch up. Maybe you don't fall behind too much. Maybe all of that will be fine. So let's do this. So Lauren's challenge. Okay, so I always have a challenge. And it was to make a gratitude journal yesterday. So today my challenge is, as I said at assembly, is to play the Would You Rather game. Okay, so let's look at this again. I asked you, would you rather, let me take this off a bit. Would you rather have 3 legs or 3 arms? Which choice would you make? And what would happen depending on which one you chose? So as we said, 3 legs, run faster. 3 arms, you can do more. So let's ask another one. Would you rather breathe underwater or be able to fly? Can you explain your choice? What will one give you? What does another one not give you? How did you make your choice? So that's a very interesting thing. So if you can play this game, and I will send you a long list of would you rather, you can play it the whole day if you want. You can even play it with your friends. So I hope you have fun with my challenge for today. I think it's a fun one, and it really builds in you the skill that you have the choice and you must take the responsibility for your choices. Have a nice day. Bye.